People passed by her every night. Some stepped over her. Some insulted her. Most never even looked. Yet every morning, she walked into the billionaire's mansion with a smile, hiding a truth so painful that even angels would weep. But the day he found where she slept, everything changed, and what began as pity turned into something the entire country would talk about for years. This is the story of Amara, the homeless maid who became the wife of one of the richest men in Lagos. Amara was 27, soft-spoken, dark-skinned, and naturally beautiful even without makeup. She had the kind of face that looked gentle even when she was tired, and she was always tired. She worked as a maid in the mansion of Alexander Cole, a 39-year-old Nigerian-American tech billionaire. Alex was well-known, well-respected, and always guarded by security and status. People admired him, feared him, envied him. Amara? Nobody noticed her. Every morning she reported for duty before 5 a.m., freshly bathed, clean uniform, hair tucked neatly. She moved quietly, spoke politely, and never complained. But when everyone left the mansion at night, she didn't go home, because she didn't have one. Every night, after her shift ended, Amara walked 2 streets away to a deserted back alley behind a bakery. There, using only a carton and an old wrapper, she slept on the cold ground. Rain or shine, mosquitoes or cold, danger or hunger. Yet she reported to work smiling the next day. Why? Because Amara was hiding from someone. Alexander Cole wasn't a cruel man, but grief had hardened him. His wife, Laura, a beautiful, successful woman, had died 3 years earlier. Cancer took her quickly, too quickly. Since her death, Alex had locked his heart away. He trusted no one, especially women. Money? He had plenty. Love? He didn't want it. His staff respected him but kept their distance. He was strict, efficient, and emotionally unavailable. Except with one person, Amara. She didn't try to impress him. She didn't flirt. She didn't fear him. She simply treated him like a human being. And without realizing it, Alex began to notice her gentleness. The way she folded his shirts with almost impossible precision. The way she memorized his tea preference. The way she checked on him when he looked stressed. One day, he caught himself staring at her for too long. He shook his head immediately. No, I'm not doing this again. But feelings don't take permission. It was 11:30 p.m. Alex had just returned from a business trip, exhausted. He walked into the mansion and immediately noticed something strange. The house wasn't sparkling the way Amara usually kept it. That was unlike her. Where is she? He called the head security guard. Where's Amara? Is she off today? No, sir. She left at the usual time. But something told him to check. He stepped into the night, walked down the street, following a feeling he couldn't explain. And then he saw her. There she was, curled up behind a bakery, shivering, coughing, sleeping on bare concrete. His chest tightened. What? He didn't believe what he was seeing. His maid, his sweetest, most hard-working employee, sleeping outside like a stray dog. It didn't make sense. He slowly approached her, trying not to startle her, but she woke suddenly, eyes wide, terrified. Sir, she gasped and stood immediately, trying to hide her blanket. Sir, please, I can explain. Please don't fire me. Alex's voice cracked. Amara, what is this? Why are you here? Why didn't you tell anyone? She looked away, ashamed. He stepped closer. Amara, talk to me. Her lips trembled. Sir, I'm homeless. He froze. She continued, tears rolling down her cheeks. My father died. My stepmother sent thugs after me to steal the land he left me. They beat me, chased me out. I ran to Lagos with nothing. Every job rejected me, until your housekeeper accepted me as a maid. Alex swallowed hard. How long have you been sleeping here? She breathed shakily. 1 year. A knife twisted in his chest. 1 year. 1 year. She served him with perfection. Yet she suffered every night. He felt ashamed for never noticing. Why didn't you say something? He whispered. Because I didn't want pity, she said. I just wanted to earn a living. For the first time in years. Alex felt his heart crack open. Pack your things, he finally said. She shook, panicking. Sir, please, don't fire me, please. Fire you? Alex snapped. I'm taking you home. She blinked, confused. Sir, I already work at your home. No, he said softly. I mean, why home? My guest room. Starting tonight. Her breath caught. She stared at him like he was an angel she didn't believe existed. Sir, are you sure? Amara, he whispered. No one who works for me will ever sleep on a street again. He wrapped his coat around her body and guided her gently toward the mansion. Her knees buckled from exhaustion, and he caught her. When she finally stepped into the warm mansion, tears streamed down her face. She had never been inside as anything more than staff. Tonight, she was being treated like a human being again. Alex asked the chef to make hot soup. He ordered the driver to buy warm clothes. He personally checked that she had blankets and a warm bath. It was the first time someone cared for her in years. The next morning, rumors spread throughout the mansion. Why is Amara coming from the guest wing? Why did the boss buy her clothes? Is something going on? Alex ignored every whisper. He didn't owe anyone an explanation. But the biggest problem was Grace, another maid who envied Amara's work ethic. She confronted Amara in the kitchen. So you think because you slept your way into the guest room, you're now madam? Amara was horrified. What? No, Sir Alex only. Grace hissed. We'll see how long it lasts. But Amara didn't fight. She stayed humble, quiet, and hardworking. Yet Alex noticed Grace's behavior, and he wasn't pleased. Days turned into weeks. Alex found himself drawn to Amara's humility, intelligence, and quiet strength. One evening, while she arranged flowers in the living room, he approached her. Amara, sit and talk to me. She hesitated. No, sir, I'm working. I said sit. She obeyed. He studied her closely. She looked more beautiful out of stress, more at peace. Can I ask you something? He said. Yes, sir. Do you trust me? She swallowed. Yes, sir. More than anyone else. He exhaled deeply. I want to help you get your land back, and I want to help you rebuild your life. Her eyes shone with tears. No one has ever fought for me, she whispered. He looked at her softly. Someone should. Their eyes locked for a moment too long. And in that moment, both of them felt something neither was ready to admit. Her stepmother and the thugs eventually tracked her to Lagos. They came at night. They attacked when she stepped out to buy water. Amara screamed as one grabbed her bag and another slapped her. Before they could drag her away, a black SUV pulled up. Alex stepped out. His eyes were furious. Take your hands off her. The thugs froze. Everyone knew Alexander Cole and his power. Alex's security appeared instantly and grabbed the men. Within minutes, the police arrived. Amara collapsed into Alex's arms, sobbing. I told you I'd protect you, he whispered. That night, he stayed by her bedside in the mansion, refusing to leave until she stopped crying. The next morning, Amara found Alex sitting alone on the balcony. She approached quietly. Sir, thank you for saving me. He didn't speak. Sir, she said softly. He finally turned, and his voice trembled. Amara, I haven't cared about anyone since Laura died. I shut myself off from the world. But you brought light back into my life. Her heart thumped. Sir, he stepped closer. I don't want you to call me sir anymore. What should I call you? He looked into her eyes with sincerity. Alex. Her breath caught. And Amara. His voice was gentle. I don't want you to leave. Ever. She stared at him in shock. Are you saying? Yes, he whispered. I love you. A tear rolled down her cheek. I love you too. Alex didn't wait long. 2 weeks later, dressed in a sharp navy blue suit, he entered the living room where Amara was arranging flowers. She turned. Alex, you're back. He knelt. Her hands flew to her mouth. The staff gasped from the hallway. Alex held up a ring. Amara, you saved me without even knowing it. You healed a heart I thought was dead forever. Will you be my wife? She burst into tears. Yes, I will. He stood, lifted her, and spun her around as the entire staff watched in awe, including Grace, whose jaw nearly hit the floor. The homeless maid, the one who slept on cartons, was now the future wife of a billionaire. Their wedding was the talk of Nigeria. Foreign journalists came. Celebrities attended. Social media exploded. But the most beautiful moment came when Alex said, I didn't rescue her. She rescued me. Amara cried openly as he placed the ring on her finger. She had gone from sleeping behind a bakery to standing beside one of the richest men in Africa. Loved, protected, cherished, and she deserved it. After the wedding, Amara started a foundation for homeless women and girls. She used her story to change lives. Her first project? A shelter built exactly where she used to sleep. Today, people walk by the place and see a plaque that reads, "No human deserves to sleep outside. Amara Cole." And that is how a homeless maid became a billionaire's wife, and a symbol of hope for thousands.